Hello, and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Retired Life Advice. My name is Rory. I'm retired. This is my life, and here's some advice that will hopefully make your retirement the best it can possibly be. In this video, I encourage you to refire instead of retire. Let's go. So you've retired. Congratulations. So now what are you going to do? You know, retirement has long been seen as a final chapter, a quiet descent into rest and relaxation after decades of hard work. Think about how long and how hard you worked. I started working when I was 15 and I worked until I was 64. So I worked for almost 50 years. Fortunately for me and for you, retirement today is not what it once was. A new mindset is emerging, one that challenges the traditional concept of retirement. Instead of retiring in the conventional sense, many people, myself included, are choosing to refire. Instead of winding down, refiring encourages you to wind up, to shift focus from obligation to inspiration, and to invest energy into meaningful pursuits that bring joy, connection, and personal growth into your life. So don't retire, refire, and maybe, just maybe, the best years of your life are ahead of you instead of behind you. Now, in the true definition of the word, I did retire, but I like to think that I refired instead. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to refire, but first let me tell you that I am a very structured person. I like to plan ahead. I like to know what's coming up on my calendar. And one of the biggest things I had to consider was, how was I going to fill my calendar? How was I going to spend my time? Was I going to go fishing? Was I going to start playing golf again? Was I going to travel? I'm a musician. Was I going to start a band? Well, as it turns out, I am spending a lot of time doing something I had never done before, and I came upon it kind of by accident. One day I'm watching TV and a commercial comes on about a prescription drug. In the commercial, people are playing some type of game, and at the end of the game, one team gets gold medals. I had no idea what game they were playing, so I Googled and found out they were playing a game called pickleball. I had never heard of pickleball. Being rather competitive, it looked pretty interesting to me, and I thought, why don't I give it a shot? So I Googled pickleball in my area, and sure enough, I found a local pickleball club. I went to where they were playing, they gave me a paddle, and I went out on the court having no idea how to play the game. Well, the first game I played with a partner, we lost by the score of 0-11, and that means I and my partner got pickled. After not scoring a point, I'm thinking to myself, I can't be all that bad, so let me give it another shot. Well, in the next game, I'm running forward to hit a shot. I keep running. I fall into the net falls over, and I fall over the net, and I'm laid out on the floor. At that point, I'm thinking, this may not be a great idea because I may really hurt myself. But I got up, I dusted myself off, and actually in that game, me and my partner scored 3 points, so I was making progress. I'm the type of person when I try something new, I just don't stick my toe in the water. I just dive in head first, and that's what I did with pickleball. However, I played a couple of weeks and I wasn't doing very well. That's because I really had no idea of how to play the game. Well, about 3 weeks in, I went up for a shot and I pulled my calf muscle and I just limped off the court thinking I'm probably going to be out for about a month, which I was. And during that time period, I probably watched over 100 videos on how to play pickleball. And I got it. I started practicing. I took lessons. I even bought a ball machine so I could hit ball after ball after ball and really get good at the game. After playing for a few months and getting much better and realized what I had learned from watching YouTube videos about pickleball, I decided to start my own pickleball YouTube channel. So 2.5 years ago, I started my own YouTube channel. It's been doing great. I currently have 20,000 subscribers and 3 million views, and the channel is growing. Never, and I mean never in my life at my age did I think I would be a YouTube influencer, but I am. And that's because I refired instead of retired. Now, if you play pickleball or you're thinking about playing pickleball, you just might want to check out my YouTube pickleball channel. It is Pickleball Pick Apart. And what I do is I take games that players have posted on YouTube channels. I take their game off of their channel and I pick apart the play on the court. So I spend a lot of my time playing pickleball. I usually play 4 or 5 times a week, and I spend time creating YouTube videos. I also travel to compete in pickleball tournaments. Right now, I am in beautiful Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. I recently competed in a tournament with 597 players. I'm very happy to say me and my doubles partner won the silver medal in the age and skill group we played in. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people and I made some really good friendships. When I came up to play in the tournament, I decided to rent a house here in Hot Springs Village for a month. I've got about a week left. I've been playing pickleball every day. I've been playing golf 2 or 3 times a week. I've been hiking. I've been meeting people. And it has just been a tremendous amount of fun. And if I wouldn't have refired, I would probably be sitting home right now. Even though I'm doing all of the things I'm doing, I still found I had time to add something else to the mix. So I did. I started an online Shopify store selling pickleball swag. I sell pickleball themed shirts, caps, coffee mugs, and other items. If you're looking for pickleball swag, check out my Shopify store. It is pickleballprintables.com. It was a lot of fun putting this together. Now I really don't do anything. The order goes to the printer because everything is drop shipped. The printer prints the item, ships it out, collects the money, and I get a percentage of what is sold. So I've kind of got mailbox money, at least that's what I call it. I have mailbox money coming in from my YouTube channel and from my Shopify store. So try to find something that will occupy your time and maybe at the same time also make you money. I did, and it's working out great. Now, part of your refiring should be about staying physically active. That means you need to get some type of exercise. When I play pickleball for 2 or 3 hours, I usually go about 3 or 4 miles. If I'm playing golf and I'm walking, that's another 3 or 4 miles, so I'm getting exercise. That doesn't mean you have to run marathons or join a gym. I don't run marathons. I don't belong to a gym, but I'm still getting exercise. Maybe get up in the morning and walk a mile or walk a mile in the evenings. Just find something to keep you physically engaged. Being physically active keeps me in shape and helps improve not only my physical health, but also boosts my mood, especially when I win. So again, it's very important that you stay physically active. Now, when you were working, unless you were working from home, you were in an environment with other people. When you leave the office for the last time, you can feel isolated. So refiring involves consciously cultivating relationships. How do you do that? Well, you could join a club, you could join a church, or if you are a member of a church, maybe join a group within the church, or maybe you could volunteer in something you feel really passionate about. I'm up here in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. I picked up a newspaper and I saw where there were listed 200 different clubs and organizations I could be a member of. If I lived here, I probably would be a member of many of those clubs and organizations, and it would give me many options as to how I could spend my free time and my retirement. I'm sure there's clubs and organizations where you are, so look them up. Now, for many, refiring is to rediscover long lost dreams. Maybe you wanted to write a novel. Maybe you wanted to start a small business on the side. Maybe you wanted to travel the world. Now is the time to turn someday into today. That's what I did. Again, I just left my house. I booked a house 6 hours away in this beautiful area. I mean, I am in the mountains. I have the woods behind me. This is in the backyard of the house that I rented. There are deer back here. There are turkeys back here. A rabbit just ran by. I wish I could have got it on camera, but he kind of was not in the picture and he kind of scurried away. It's been great up here. The only complaint I really have, it's a little warm. I played golf today and it was about 92 degrees. I played rather well, but it was very hot. I'm going to have to come back in the time of the year when it's much cooler, probably in October. I know it'll be a great time. For you, maybe you dreamed of doing something different. I like to travel, so that is what I am doing in my refirement. So just to reemphasize my advice, rather than seeing retirement as the end of the road, see it as a new beginning, one shaped by choice, freedom, and fire. Refirement. Instead of fading into retirement, I encourage you to blaze into life's next chapter with purpose, curiosity, and fire in your heart. So before I sign off, here are some things to ask yourself. What excites you? What floats your boat? What makes you happy? And what brings you joy? Answering those questions could lead you to a new sense of direction, a direction that could lead you to the best years of your life. So refire instead of retire. I did it and I could not be happier. That's it from Retired Life Advice. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from doing so. And if you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching and have a great life.